So the topic we just discussed it is scalar value addition or subtraction. Okay. All of you switch on the video, children. All of you switch on the video. Hanna, Grishma, Sana, Sneha, all of you switch on the video. Children, all of you switch on the video. Do it fast, children. Hanna, Sana, switch on the video. Okay. So last we discussed this how we can add a scalar value, means constant value, to a data frame. Now here I'm using a list of value, a list of constant value with a data frame. How we can add a list of value with a data frame? For that, first I'm using a list, that is a nested list. A. Nested list means a list within another list, that is nested list. So A is equal to 2, 5, 6 and 5, 8, 9. Using this A, I'm creating a data frame, it is DF1. Then how is the output? It is all of you switch on the video. Children, switch on the video. Grishma, Sana, Elvina, all of you switch on the video. Irfan, switch on the video, children. Grishma, Sana, Irfan, switch on the video. Okay, so after executing this data frame creation, the output is 2, 5, 6 and 5, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm using a nested list here, and using this nested list, I'm creating a data frame. We already discussed this creation using nested list in the previous classes. So after creating the data frame, the output is just like this. That is the first list, it is the first row. Second list, it is the second row. Then I'm adding 10, 50, 100 with this data frame. Then how is the output? That is 2 plus 10, then 55 plus 50, then 6 plus 100. Then 5 plus 10, 8 plus 50, 9 plus 100. So the output is 12, 15, 55, 58, 106, 109. So if we want to add a set of value with the data frame, we are using the statement df1 plus within square bracket give the values, that is 10, 50, 100. So it will just add 10 with the first column value, then 50 with second column value, 100 with third column value. Okay. Completed, Hannah? Okay. So the next topic, it is missing data and filling values. All these topics we already discussed in the series section. The same as in data frame also. Missing value is represented using NaN. What is the expansion of NaN, Sneha? NaN? Okay, Grishma. Grishma. What is NaN, Grishma? Irfan. What is NaN? Elvina?
Not a number.
Not a number. The series session we already discussed that NaN, that is absence of value is represented using NaN. NaN means not a number. Okay, so for missing value representation we are using NaN number, that is not a number. So if I'm using a nested list here, the starting row includes, here the starting row includes 5 values, that is 2, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then the second list, it includes only one value, 4 values are missing. So that first value is represented here. After that, all the values are represented using NaN. Okay. Then in the case of third one, 2 values are there. So 10 and 4 is there. All the other values are represented using NaN. Then the case of last one, 3 values are there. Other 2 values are represented using NaN. So this is filling missing values. All of you switch on the video. What happened? All of you switch on the video. Do it fast, children. Okay, so for representing missing value, we are just using a nested list. The starting value it includes 5 value. The second one, only 1 value is there, that is 4 values are missing. The third list, 3 values are missing. The last list, 2 values are missing. So that missing values are represented using NaN. If we use this print statement, the output is just like this. Okay, then another statement, it is fill NA. Fill NA is a built-in function to fill the missing values with 0. Instead of NaN, I want to fill that missing values with 0. I'm using this function fill NA. Fill NA is a built-in function to fill the missing value with 0. The syntax is df1 dot fill NA within round bracket. 2 parameters are there, 0, comma, in place equal to true. You want to write in place equal to true. This is also included in the syntax. So if you want to fill a missing value with 0 instead of NaN, you just write the statement df1 dot fill NA is the built-in function used to fill a missing value with 0. If you are not giving any statement, then the missing values are displayed using NaN. If you want to fill that missing places with 0, use this fill NA function. The syntax of fill NA it is 0, comma, in place equal to true. Okay. Then you just write the output of this fill NA. After executing fill NA, this P is small letter. Okay. Print df1. What is the output? You just write the output. Instead of NaN, the output is 0, 0, 0, 0. Here also 0, 0.0, 0, 0.0, 0, 0.0. So if you want to fill the missing value with 0, use fill NA function. Okay, so it will just appear like this. The next it is comparing the series. Here it is comparing the series. It is not data frame comparison, it is comparing the series. After that, we can consider how we can compare data frame. Here it is comparing the series. I'm using 2 series, that is A and B. Just write this program. So here I'm creating two data frame A and B using list. And it's not data frame, series. Okay, A is a series with a list of value, B is another series with a list of value. After executing these two statements, I'm using print A and print B. Print A, the output will display like this. Here I'm using default index value and the data values are 12754. Okay, then B, the index values are default index value. The values are 4, 8, 9, 5 and 10. Then the next statement is we are comparing these two series, that is A equal to B. The statement is used for comparing, or it is for checking if A and B are equal. So it will compare this first value of A and B. Is it equal? Is it equal? No. So the result is false. Then 2 and 8 is again a false statement because 2 is not equal to 8. So the result is again false. Then 7 and 9, it is also not equal. So the result is again false. Here 5 and 5. Here 5 is equal to 5. So what is the result? Meghna, what is the result? Yes, it is true. Then what about this last one? Anthony, what about the last comparison? 4 and 10. Is it equal? Anthony? Anthony? It's not clear, Anthony? Okay, Irfan? What is the result of 4 equal to 10? Lydia? Yes, false. Okay, 4 equal to 10, that is false. So the output is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the indexes. So with index 0 to 4, the values are false, 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 1 true value, then false. That is A equal to B means the first values are comparing first. After that, the result is placed here. If it is equal, the result is true. Otherwise, the result is false. Then you just compare this and this. Here, A greater than B, 1 greater than 4. Is it true? No, it is again false. Here, 1, it will check 1 greater than 4. A greater than B means 1 greater than 4. Then 2 greater than 8. 7 greater than 9. 5 greater than 5, 4 greater than 10. Any true value is there? No. All are false values. 1 is not greater than 4, 2 is not greater than 8, 7 is also a wrong statement, 5 greater than 5 is also wrong statement, 4 greater than 10 is also wrong statement. So the result of A greater than B, it is always false. Meenakshi, read the result of A less than B. A less than B.
The fourth one is true or false, and the other one is true.
Fourth one, it is here there is no equal to symbol, so the condition is again false. If it is equal to that, then it is true. Okay, so all the other conditions are true. Here 1 less than 4 is true, 2 less than 8 is true, 7 less than 8 is true, 5 less than 5 is false. Okay, 5 less than 5 is a false statement, 4 less than 10 is also true. So true, 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 false, true. You just complete the line. Okay, true, is the output. TRUE, not T, TRUE. True, 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 false, and true. Then this is A plus B. A plus B is for what? Grishma, how is the result of A plus B?
5, 10.
Yeah, that is 4 plus 1, 5, 8 plus 2, 10, 9 plus 7, it is 16, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 4, 14. Just write the output with index value 0 to 4, just add the contents. Also find out the result for A minus B, that is 1 minus 4, it is minus 3, 2 minus 8, it is minus 6, 7 minus 9, minus 2, just like that. Basil, read the result of A minus B, Basil. Basil. Ashish. Okay, Basil.
Yes, ma'am.
Basil. Ashish. Read the result of A minus B, Ashish.
Minus 3,
Hmm.
minus 6,
Hmm.
minus 2,
Yes.
0,
Okay.
minus 6.
Correct, Ashish. So it is 1 minus 4, 2 minus 8, 7 minus 9, 5 minus 5, and 4 minus 10. Okay. And you just write the type also. Okay. Under the result, you just write the type. Here the result is bool because here the values are Boolean results. The next it is combining data frame. Combining data frame. How we can join two data frame? Combining means concatenating or joining data frame. Combining data frame, that is after first data frame, I want to join the second data frame at the end of first data frame. Okay, I want to create a new data frame using two data frame, that is DF and DF1. There are two data frame, first one it is DF and second one it is DF1. I want to join these two data frame, that is first I want to display the content of DF, after that I want to display the content of DF1. For that purpose we are using combining data frame, joining data frame. So for creating first data frame, I am using a dictionary D1. The contents are roll number, some roll numbers are there, name, some names are there. Using this D1, I am creating a data frame DF. Here I am giving column heading, roll number and name. Okay, then D2 is the second dictionary, the same roll number and name used here, and 4 roll numbers and 4 names. After that, I'm creating second data frame using D2 with column heading, roll number and name. Then for joining this, I'm using the function concat. Concat is the function used to join two data frame. Here one option is the axis equal to 0. Here we can give two value 0 and 1. 0 is for row-wise concatenation. Row-wise concatenation. That is, after first data frame, at the end of the last row of first data frame, the second data frame will appear. For that purpose, we are using 0. Then if it is 1, x is equal to 1 means it is column-wise concatenation. So for concatenation or joining two data frame, the built-in function used it is concat. Within concat, two parameters are there. First, you want to display the data frames used for concatenation. We are using two data frame df and df1. So first I will use df comma df1. After that, the second parameter is in which way you want to concatenate, either using row wise or column wise. If you want to concatenate using row wise, I will display x is equal to 0. If you want to join column wise, then use x is equal to 1. Anthony completed, Anthony? You are not audible, Anthony. Okay, so you just check the output. Here, this is the output. That is, this is the first data frame. That is df. This is the second data frame df1. I want to join df and df1. So the result is first 10, 11, 12, 13. The first data frame will appear. At the end of that 13, the second data frame, that is Renu, Riya, Sahil and Vinu will appear. This is combining or joining data frames. Okay, this is the first data frame. This is the second data frame. I want to join this df and df1 using concat function. So after concatenation, the result is first, the first content of df and second, the content of df1. This is joining data frames or concatenation of data frame using concat function. Okay, just write this output only. This is print df, this is print df1, this is print concat df1 comma df1. If it is df1 comma df, then this will appear first, then this. If it is df1 comma df, then first df1 content will appear, after that df content. Next it is Boolean reduction. Boolean reduction. That is, we can use some functions that will return a Boolean value as result. Boolean value means true or false value. You just consider this program. Import pandas as PD. Df is equal to PD dot data frame. I'm using I'm using a dictionary for creating a data frame. Within that dictionary, X is the column heading, and I'm using one empty list. Empty list. Okay, key it is X, but the value it is empty list. So after creating a data frame, if I'm using print df, the output is it is for displaying the empty list. So the output is empty data frame. The heading it is empty data frame, and we give one column heading for that empty data frame, so it will appear just like that. That is columns X index empty list. Okay, so after creating the empty list, I want to display if it is empty or not. If I want to check if a particular data frame is empty or not, we are using a function, it is empty, or a keyword, it is empty. So for checking if a particular data frame is empty or not, we are using empty. So here I am creating one empty data frame. After creating this empty data frame, I want to check if that df is empty or not. For that purpose, we are using the statement df.empty. It will return a true value if the data frame is empty. Otherwise, it will return a false value. So this empty is used for checking if the particular data frame is true, empty or not. If it is empty, it will return true value. Now here the df values are empty, so it will return true value. If I am giving some values here, then the result it is false. So this empty will return true if the data frame is entirely empty. Okay. Then some more Boolean functions related with this data frames are all and any. Here I am using a data frame with some value. So I am using a statement print df.empty. What is the value here? There is no function bracket for empty. Okay, it is just like a keyword. Okay, so Elvina, if I am using a statement print df.empty, what is the result in this case?
True.
Why?
False.
False. Then why?
Because there is some characters in that.
Yes, some values are there in this data frame. So if empty will return a true value if that data frame is empty. If it is empty, it will return a true value. Otherwise, it will return a false value. Here some values are there. So this empty will return a false value. Okay. So here the result it is false. Then what about this df.all? df.all will return all the result. That is, here X is the column name, second column row name it is Y, then last column name it is Z, and the values are, I will just write the value X, second. Here df.all, this all function will return a true value according to each column if all the values in that column is true. Okay. In the case of x, here the two values are true. Then after using this all function, it will display a true value here. According to column heading x, it will display a true value. That means this x column will use both true value. But in the case of y, here one true value and one false value. So it will return a false value as result. Here also two false value. It is just like multiplication. Okay. So here also the result is false. And also write the type. Type it is bool. Okay, so all will use to check if the contents of that Boolean result is based on the contents, it will return the result. Under this x column, first I want to write the result of x. So it will check the contents of x. Here two true values are used. Two true value. If all the values under this x is true, then the result is true. If any one false value is there under this y or x, then the result is false. Here also z is also used under z, all the values are false. If any one false value is there, then the result is false. And write the d type of bool, d type as bool. Then second one, it is any. Any means if any value is true, then the result is true. Here all the values are true, then only we can use result as true. Any means if any of the value is true, then the result is true. Here two true values are there, so the result is true. Here one true value is there, so again the result is true. But here no true value, so the result is false. Okay. So in the case of all means it will compare the result. It will check the column values under x. If all the values are true, then only the result is true. That is just like multiplication. All is just like multiplication. Any is just like addition. That is, if any of the value is true, that is, if any 1 is there, then 1 plus 0, it is 1. Then here 1 plus 1, it is 1. Just like that, okay. So, in the case of any, if any of the value is true, then the result is true. All of you switch on the video. Is it clear, children? All and any, the difference between all and any? Okay. So all is used if in all the result is true if all the values are true. If any of the value is false, then it will return false as a result. In the case of any of the value is true, then the result is true. If all the values are false, then only the result is false. Okay, here all the values are false, then the result is false. And also write the type. It is the type of this value is bool. Is it clear, Raina?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next one, it is head and tail. What is head and tail? There is no need of further explanation for head and tail. What is head and tail? Vidur, what is head and tail? No idea. Anyone?
For selecting.
Selecting.
For retrieving data.
Retrieving data. Then how we can retrieve the data? Head means?
From top.
Ah, yes. Yes, Vidur, good. That is, head is used for displaying the first rows. First rows, how many rows will display, Raina?
5.
Yes, correct. 5. If we are using head function with empty bracket, it will display first 5 rows. If I am using head with a number 1 or 2, it will display first 2 rows. Tail is used for displaying the last 5 rows. Default value it is 5. So tail is used for displaying the last 5 rows. So I'm giving a value tail of 3. It will display last 3 rows. Okay, that is head and tail. So next one it is Boolean indexing. Boolean indexing means we can Boolean indexing means instead of 0, 1, 2, 3 indexing, we can give true, false, just like that Boolean values. We can give Boolean values instead of 0, 1, 2, 3 indexing. That is Boolean indexing. That means giving Boolean value as row name. Boolean indexing means instead of row name, we can give Boolean value as row name. Default index values are 0, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Instead of the 0, 1, 2, 3, if we want to give a Boolean value that is true or false as index, we are using this Boolean indexing method. Okay. So here I am using a dictionary. D1 is equal to roll number 10, 11, 12, 13. Name is equal to 4 names. After that, I am creating a data frame, pd.dataframe using this D1, and I am giving index value as true, false, true, true. Okay, so the output is true, false, true, true. Then here roll number is the name is the under this some roll numbers and some names. Here the roll numbers are 10, 11, 12, 13 and the names Ankit, Rinku, Yash and Vijay. Okay, so here I am using index value true, false, true, true. Instead of default index value 0, 1, 2, 3, I am giving Boolean values as index. That for that purpose, we are using Boolean indexing. Okay, then I am using two statements df.log true and print df.ilog1. You just write the first and second last and last statement. We'll explain with the output. Here, print df.log of true means it will display the rows with index value true. Okay, this print statement will display the rows with index value true. So it will display the first one, then third one, and the fourth one. Okay, so df.log of true means log is used to display some rows based on the index value. Here I am using true as the value. So it will display the rows with index value true. So the results are 10, 12 and 13 with name Ankit, Yash and Vijay. Then ILOC of 1 is used for representing the first row. Here, which is the first row? Elvina, here, which is the first row? ILOC of 1 means the index value is 1. Which row will appear, Elvina? Raina?
Row number 11.
Which one?
11. Roll number
Yes, that is false 11 Ringu will appear. Because here I am giving index value as 1. That is 0 is the first, here the index names are true, false, true, true. But the default index value, that is first row is the 0th row, second row is the first row, then second 3. Okay, so 1 means that is false 11 Ringu. Okay. So this is the output. Then next we already discussed this concatenation. Some more complications based on this concatenation. Concatenation, you just write this program. I think we already, the previous slide we already write this program. So I will explain. If I am giving here, this is the program for concatenation. That is, first I am creating a data frame df1, then df2, then I will just join df1 and df2 using concat function. Then now the result is the content of df1, it is 10, 11, 12, 13, and content of df2, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So after using this concat function without this one, ignore index equal to true, concat df1 comma df2 will display like this 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, the values, corresponding values. 10, the value is Ankit, then Ringu, Yash, Vijay. After that, Renu, Riya, Sahil, and Vinu. It will appear just like this. If I am using ignore index equal to true, here I am using one more parameter, ignore underscore index is equal to true. So it will just ignore this index and it will display the normal or default index value here. Instead of this, normal index value will appear here. For that purpose, we are using this parameter, that is ignore index equal to true. So along with concat function, concat function is used for joining two data frames. Okay, so here this is the first data frame and this is the second data frame. If you are simply using concat df1 comma df2, the result is 10, 11, 12, 13. After that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then if I am using ignore underscore index equal to true, that means it will just ignore the current index value and it will replace this current index value with default index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that is one of the variant of this concat function. To replace the default index value with replace the current index value with the default index value, use ignore underscore index as true. If you write it is false, then it will display just like our normal concat function. Okay. One second, we'll take that attendance, and we can wind up the session. And Joe absent. Vidul Krishna, Basil, Anna, Pavitra absent. Sharat absent. Adi absent. Donna present. Okay. Evelyn, Lydia, Nachi, Navin absent. Anthony, Vidur, Amal absent. Amal absent. Ashish, Elvina present. Grishma, Raina, Sana absent. Okay. Thank you, children. Bye.